Hello, Mary Nicholson family. My name is Jazmine, and I am a fourth grader in Miss Harcourt's class. Today, I'm going to be reading chapter 14 of Fenway and Hattie. Chapter 14. Bright morning assaults my face. My eyes popped open. I dig my front paws into the floor and stretch way back. I walked my hind legs in and thrust my chest way out. I look around. Hey, I'm not in Hattie's bed. I'm in the same boring room from yesterday. Did I sleep here again? I trot over to the door and there's more bad news. It's blocked by the gate. What I do to deserve this? Where's Hattie? I try to remember. Riding home in a car, Hattie glazing out the window, but bossing me up here, clicking the gate. I give a little yelp. The memories are almost too organized. Another night, alone. I curled up on the hard wooden floor. What happened to my bedtime for brushing? Had a sweet voice singing best buddies, or the soft, comfy blankets that smells like mint and vanilla. Are they gone for good? One thing for sure, this is not how it's supposed to be. I have to I have to do something. I have to get my Hattie back. I position myself at the gate. Hattie, Hattie, I barked as loud as I can. Please help, please help me. I'm trapped and I have to get out. I add an extra howl or two to make my point. But when I stop, all I hear is quiet. I start to think that's maybe she's actually gone away and never coming back. But then I catch but then I catch the sound of my leash jiggling and footprints charging up the stairs. I knew it! I knew it! I barked, spinning in circles. I'm so relieved. I almost forgot to rush over to greet her. I miss you so much. Hattie bends down and lifts me over the gate. I lick her I lick her cheek, but she turns away. She smells annoyed. She sets me on the floor and goes to clip the leash. Hooray, hooray. We're we're going for a walk. I leap up, pawing pawing her legs. I can hardly wait. Hattie frowns. Fenway, sit, she says. Wowee, a treat is coming. I twirl around with hungry anticipation. Sit, she snaps, trying to steady me with her hands, with which does not have a treat inside. I, I spring out I spring out of her grasp. I sniff her pocket. Where is the treat? Hattie lets out a loud sign. She grabs my collar, and clips the leash with a frustrated hiss. Next thing I know, we're his, we're histling down the stairs. We head out the door into the back dark park and straight over to the bushes. Hattie stands still, waiting. Come to think of it, there's some business I need to attend to. I barely finish when I detect a nasty whiff, whiff of squirrel. Nose goes nose to the ground. I search for the tail when my collar tugs and hey, Hattie's dragging me through the grass and up the porch step. What what the what's the Harry? I barked. We just got here. But she must not hear me. She pulls me inside and back up the stairs into the boring, empty room. Behind the gate without a pat or a rug, she disappears. I, I sink I sink onto the floor. Why is Hattie doing this? Why is she changing? Why can't she stay my wonderful Hattie forever? I crawled back I crawled back into a ball to continue the most boring day ever. I must drift back to sleep for a while because when I open my eyes sounds are floating in in from the window. I dashed over to investigate. Thumps. Yes, Hattie joyful voice yells. I must find out what's going on. I climbed in onto a box near I climb into a box near the back near the back wall. I I leap up and up until my front paws clinging to the window ledge ban- bouncing on the tip on the tippy tips of my hind paws. I peer down through the screen into the dark park. I spot the grass and the fence, the giant trees in the back. They all look so much smaller from some reason. Hattie Hattie and Fetchman are standing at the opposite ends of the dark park. Caps on their heads, each has a fat globe on one hand. Fetchman goes into a windup like he's going to throw a ball for a game of fetch. Only he has no ball. Hattie nods. She clutches her glove into her chest. She reaches into the glove and pulls out a wild wide ball. The then she winds up actually like Fetchman did and tossed it towards him. He leaps up, thrusting his fat glove way out to the side swamp. He snags it and claps his gloves with his other hand. Yes, Hattie cries. She dances around, waving her arms. I start to faint uncomfortably. My humans are playing in the dark park while their lawyer while their loyal dog is trapped up here inside a boring room. They're acting happy, like they're having fun, like they don't even realize that somebody important is missing. This is so wrong. I must do something. But then my ears picked up another sound from over the fence. Clinch, click, jingle, jingle. Wowee! Talk about distracting. Right next to our dog park is another one just the same, with grass and bushes and a fence all around it. It doesn't have a giant tree in the back, but it does have two dogs in it and golden retriever and a white dog with black patches. Hey, it's the ladies. They look perfectly content too. Goldie is sniffing the bushes. Patches is rolling on the ground. Everybody is having fun, and I'm stuck here all alone. Or am I? All right, comes comes from nearby. Hey, somebody else is up here too. I turn I turn way to the side above the ladies' dark park, peeing, peeing out a peeing out an open window the same level as mine. Is the is the head of a short human with a cap and a very wavy tail. Angel, she's watching Hattie and Fetchman grunting and pumping their fists. Why is Angel up? Why is Angel in the window when the ladies are playing down in the dark park? That's not the way it's supposed to be. It reminds me of Patch's sad voice. It's so painful to watch, so very like our own sweet Angel with that same white ball, the same glove. Hattie hugs her own fat glove like it's supposed to be bare. Used to, used to be bare. Or an adorable dog. Another human voice sounds from directly below my window. Food lady. Fetchman turns and fis- flips the ball to Hattie. She reaches forward and scoops it into her glove. She smiles again. Fetchman jogs towards the house and vanishes from view. I hear the door slide open and bang shut. Hattie twirls around, happy as can be. She throws the ball up into the air and watches it fall, thump into the flat glove. Again and again, my ears flop with sadness. My short human is playing by herself. It's not right. Doesn't she need me? Please, oh please, please, oh please, Hattie, I whined. Let's play ball together like we did before. Hattie looks up. She scrolls one hand on her hip, then shakes her head. She goes back to tossing the ball like that's the only thing she wants to do or cares about. Oh please, Hattie, I Hattie, I cried. I'll let you win, I promise. I scraped my claws I scraped my claws on the window ledge. I jumped higher, my claws poking the screen. Hattie snaps her head up in alarm. Fenway, she shouts. She races towards the house and quickly disappears. I hear the door sound. Hooray, hooray! I fly off the box and tear around the empty room. I knew she'll come. Soon Hattie arrives. The gate. Fenway, she scolds. How how am how am I in trouble? There isn't even anything to do here. When she scoops me up, I go crazy, licking her cheek. I'm so glad you're back. I bark between slurs. She tastes like salty sweet, and smells and something else too. Con Confidence again. I'm so happy to be back in Hattie's arm. I nestled against her neck all the way down the stairs and through the house. The more she speaks in that on in the stern and Hattie voice, the more I snuggle. By the time we head out the sliding door, she's stroking my back. I knew it. She couldn't resist. Her super best friend. She sets me on the porch and I dance around. Yippee! I barked. You're finally going to play. But maybe Hattie's had enough playing. The door closes and she's gone. My heart crashes. What just happened? I can't go I can't go on like this. I have to get my Hattie back for good. I plop down for a quick scratch. Then when suddenly I realize the opportunity I've waited for is I waited for is sitting right next to me on the porch. I hope you enjoy another chapter in Fenway and Hattie. Go, go, go first.